Any particular reason why that's so quiet? All right. Nine, 8, 5, 4, 3. We are here. All right, let's go, guys. What's up, everybody? What do we have? Outer Worlds. What it looks like.
Do you think I care that the colony is in disarray? We didn't come to Arcadia to get bogged down in pointless warfare. We came to spread freedom and liberate resources for profit. But this pesky Earth Directorate agent is fucking things up. They're not alone in doing so. And they think they can just choose how things play out.
Let me know, Maverick. Can you hear the background noise at all?
Stop us from stealing the Protectorate's brainwashing technology, which we need to improve our market share. What if this stranger aligned with the Order
Doing good, man.
and that world computer of theirs? That could be the key to closing the rifts that threaten the colonies. So, you see why this menace must be wiped from the face of existence.
Hi.
Or, better yet, brought to our side through the power of capitalism.
All right, perfect, man.
Now, let's get out there and buy our way to victory.
I'm yearning and yearning for you. My heart and reverence.
This looks interesting.
Every last bit of my way. Every last bit that I'm paid. Every last bit that I save is intended
Guy's got a robot arm.
for you.
Big time. Hey, it looks like it was from Obsidian. It's got their art style written all over it.
Although the cost may be high.
You see that gun made him shrink?
I know you'll be mine. Someday perhaps I'll own two. For now I'll take one that's brand new. 'Cause I'm yearning and yearning for you. For you.
October 29th. Outer Worlds 2 comes out October 29th.
By capitalism. Inflate our impressions and egos by staying tuned after the showcase.
Nice. That game's gonna be fun. Day one with Game Pass, man.
World premiere.
Babe, what's
Yeah.
wrong?
I'm sorry.
Right?
I've just
The first one
been
was
so
pretty
depressed
fucking good.
lately.
You know, it would fix everything. Human's problem.
Is this from the creators of the Rick and Morty? This is the Rick and Morty people. With the talking guns, yeah. Dude. That game was fun, bro. I don't know if you played that, Maverick. Did you play that? Oh my god, you have a fire-breathing dragon turtle. You have a fucking turtle. Dude, it's so good. The humor on it is dark as hell, man. It's got some dark ass humor. Oh man, they've definitely added some new weapons.
Yeah, humans are barely sentient. Scientists have done studies, and their brains are like half the size of ours.
Their brains are like half the size of ours. Half the size. It says coming this winter. It says play it. You want to try the first one?
World premiere.
It's gonna be on Game Pass. In-engine footage. What is this? There's parkour in it. Dude, that's one way to light up a cave. Why don't we even think about it? Just lay some glowing rope through a cave. Light it up. Why don't we all think of that? Ooh. What is this? Is that all a bunch of bugs just running away? Well, you weren't supposed to put all the glowing rope on that. It's a Plague Tale Legacy game? Are you serious from Asobo? Bro, I got goosebumps on that one. That's an Asobo game? No shit. Did that say play it day one with Game Pass? Oh my god, this is gonna be the Xbox handheld commercial watch. It is, dude. The Xbox handheld? No way. Dude. From Rogue. Oh my god. Dude, let's go, man. Download, play natively, stream from the cloud. Now it's got to have your Steam library on it too. Show Steam. Impulse triggers. Dude, that looks sick. The ROG Xbox. Here we go. 24 gigs of memory. Dude, and it comes in white.
At Xbox, we strive to put the player first. And that's what you've seen from us over the years. We've led the industry with backward compatibility. We championed crossplay and cross-progression. We delivered Game Pass, first on console, then on PC, and with cloud gaming. So what's next? How can we give you even more freedom, more choice, more ways to play? Our next step is to unify your gaming no matter where you buy or play. So we're building an Xbox experience designed for players, not locked to a single store or tied to one device. The Xbox Ally is an Xbox you can hold in your hands, bringing together the power of Xbox and the freedom of Windows. On this Xbox, you can play games across your entire library, including all the Windows PC game stores, from Xbox and Battle.net to Steam, GOG, and Ubisoft.
No
Connect.
way, you could play all your Steam games on there too.
The highly anticipated Hollow Knight Silksong will be available at launch and in Game Pass when the Ally releases later this year. In fact, every new game you see in today's show will be playable on the Xbox Ally. We have always wanted you to have the unique experience of Xbox on any screen. That's why we're investing in Xbox Play Anywhere. Whether you're playing on console, PC, smart TV, or any Windows handheld like the new Xbox Ally, the Xbox experience roams with you. Your library, progression, friends, and achievements.
Okay.
There are over 1,000 Xbox Play Anywhere games on Xbox today. And every new game you see in today's show, from our partners and our studios, is Xbox Play Anywhere. And because it's Xbox, you can always have access to Game Pass with a diverse lineup of games.
So I just want my entire existing library already available.
This is the freedom we believe players should have. Any game, anywhere. And we are giving it our all every day to make this vision real. But it all comes back to the games. From Dead to Rights on the original Xbox to Armored Core 6, our relationship with Bandai Namco Entertainment has stood the test of time. We both believe in bringing amazing experiences to players around the world, and their next game does exactly that. From Rebel Wolves Studios, this is a story-rich action RPG steeped in dark fantasy that I can't wait for you to explore. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of the show.
Xbox Ally. I want to know what the price is going to be. Yeah. Oh, the other dogs are barking at ours.
Monsters have always been here,
That looks like a vampire.
watching from the shadows. And when we were at our weakest,
I gotta see that.
they came out into the light. We feared for our lives, but we should have feared for our souls instead. The vampires didn't come to kill us. No.
Where's the price of it, though?
Rule. To turn us into mindless.
Yeah, dude, they have the white one.
Cattle.
What's the price gonna be?
Not me, though. They tried to change me into one of them. But I became something else instead. Their worst nightmare. A Dawnwalker. Trapped between the two worlds. Fighting to even the score. Fighting to understand the evil behind it all. He is out there watching, seeping into you, growing.
$6.99, is that what you're thinking, bro? Ooh. This reminds me of like a Vampire 500. I mean, the 2026. I don't want it to be $500, man. I mean, I guess. Pretty steep price.
World premiere.
No, not Mario. I don't know what the abomination this is. What the hell is this called? Is it 500? I don't know. I haven't seen anything about a price yet. Meat Boy, is that what it's called? I don't see nothing about the price.
Watch your back, Yakumo. You're a wanted criminal.
You're just
now.
guessing.
I'll kill the Dark Dragon myself. It's my
This
mission.
one looks. You like the way this one
Duty
looks?
as a Raven Ninja.
Breaking the Dark Dragon free has its consequences.
Never even. They're hiding the price.
This is it.
Sayori.
Ryu,
Oh, this is
there's something I need your help with.
My son's been playing this a lot. You said that's terrifying?
The Dark Dragon is mine.
Xbox Play Anywhere. Yeah, October 21st. Let's see what's next. Bethesda presents Elder Scrolls 6. The Indiana Jones game was amazing. Why are they showing it? Unless there's a DLC.
Good luck, Indy.
What are you doing, Jones? Are you crazy?
DLC.
This is where it starts. Beneath the streets of Rome. Enter the city of Antioch. Find a secret relic.
Dude, I loved
Bring
this
it
game.
back to the Holy See. Defend the secret. They worshipped the giants.
Order of the Giants. September 4th. Yeah, dude, I can't wait either, bro.
World premiere.
Kind of think we need another Scrolls 6 announcement, though. Like,
はるか昔この国に輪廻の獣が現れた。輪廻の獣は汚れを吐き、あらゆる生物を蝕んだ。
I don't know what the fuck that is. Well, this looks like it's gonna be a hard game.
西暦4026年、人類は滅亡を待つのみ。
We gotta get play Death Stranding, Maverick. That game's coming out next month. But I don't think it's coming out on PC next month. beast of reincarnation.
封じ子エマ、お前こそが輪廻の獣を滅ぼす刃となる。
Beast. All right. Ooh, an Xbox Game Studios presents. What's this?
The glittering streets of Avalon sure do shine.
Fable.
Because they swoop their filth down to us.
Oh, dude. Oh. I can't fucking wait.
Here's to playing in the mud.
Wait, what?
Life here ain't for the soft-hearted.
You will be paying
Not
me
Fable?
back until you fucking rust.
It ain't for the spineless.
From an exile? I thought Avalon was...
And it sure as shite ain't for the decent.
That's a clean sweep for one.
From an exile, though. I'm...
There has been a crime! Justice itself has been affronted!
I like this steampunk type art style of games.
Lord Griswick. Yes, I got that part. Do you know anyone who might wish you ill? We can't arrest and question everyone. Let's see if we can narrow the suspects down a bit.
They were,
Trust your instincts, sir.
tall,
Yes, sir.
built rather slim, well, muscular. Mm-hmm. Was very quick, agile.
Go on.
With a mustache. No, larger.
I see.
Quite fashionable.
Character.
That's the fiend who robbed
Got
me.
some gnarly character creations.
They got my good side this time. Breaking in is the easy part.
Your brandy, sir.
Getting away with it is the real trick.
These candlesticks ain't gold. Worthless and dull, just like you. Nah, I have a customer. How can I help you?
I'd rather talk to you, Errol. Sounds like I'll get a better deal.
You talk to me first, and him never. Got it?
Uncle's a bit touchy, ain't he, Errol?
Touchy? I say I'm touchy! There. Anything else you'd care to say to Errol? Brains. If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes, I wouldn't have believed it.
Round here, it's all sharp edges, empty pockets, and blood on the cobbles. Goodbye.
Whatever it is.
Silas.
No, no!
It looks good.
I'll hurt you, you fucking meatsack! I'll leave you with a pissing bed of peaches!
You'd either got a gang at your back, or a knife in it.
We're family here. Family takes care of its own.
Can't put a price on that, can you?
Them's in charge. They don't keep order. They keep power.
Take this thing into the crucible and melt it.
They just want us beaten, broken, and too scared to fight back.
I don't want to kill him!
That's why it pays to be clever and well-armed.
Man, there's a lot of customization in this.
Let's go and end a few arguments. Don't get cocky. They've got a weapon far worse. Time.
Wait, what?
And if they can rewrite history, they can rewrite us. But look who just found Mummy's keys. Now I can fiddle with time. Put the bullet back in the barrel. Bring
What?
the chaos to a crawl. Take a mistake and make it like it never happened. We can change the world as we know it. One choice
Dude,
at a
an
time.
Exile's been cooking,
And I
bro.
can even go back and change the past to change the future. And let me tell ya, the hunters don't like it when the rabbits got the gun.
It's called Clockwork Revolution, bro. When's this gonna come out?
Now let me alone and piss off.
Oh, so that probably means it probably end of 2026.
Our creative teams are dedicated to bringing players award-winning,
Matt Booty.
record-breaking, critically acclaimed games. Call of Duty, Black Ops 6 from Activision, Doom, The Dark Ages from Bethesda, Diablo 4, Vessel of Hatred from Blizzard, and Avowed from Xbox Game Studios. All of our teams across Xbox First Party are shipping their most played games ever, and they're also delivering more content than ever before. From original single-player experiences to vast online
Clockwork
worlds,
Revolution.
our
That looks
teams are
good.
empowered to build the games they've always dreamed of. We want our players to have the choice and flexibility of where and how they play the games. our
Raynard, did you
teams
see
make.
that Xbox
So
handheld?
Of course, our games will be available day one in Game Pass, and every new game we make for both Xbox consoles and PC will be Xbox Play Anywhere. On behalf of our creative teams, thank you. These experiences don't stop when you put down the controller. As you've seen in recent years, more and more of our characters, stories, and worlds are expanding to brand new audiences through TV and film.
Oh
a
my
Minecraft
God.
movie and the Fallout TV series broke records and brought millions of players
Dude, that
into
Fallout
the game.
series?
We have more projects in the
Fucking
works
awesome.
as gaming continues to influence film
It
and
is gonna be,
television like
Hunter.
never before. When it comes to growing new franchises, Obsidian is having a year like no other. From launching a blockbuster new game like Avowed to the upcoming release of The Outer Worlds 2 this October. Obsidian is always delivering great games, and they have a third game launching this year.
What?
You'll get to go deeper on it in our Direct, but until then, let's take a look.
We got a third game from them?
World premiere.
It's a Rogue Ally. It's pretty much the next
I
Steam
told
Deck,
you,
yeah.
you can't run from me, you foul beast. With new flexible legs, the yoke girth action figure can ride anything.
Oh my God.
Breaking news. There's been an explosion at Brook Hollow Park. Chaos descended on a ceremony commemorating the 2-year anniversary of when 4 teenagers were miniaturized
Oh my God.
against their will and left to fight for their survival in the backyard of a deranged
What's that game?
scientist. Formerly evil company Ominent Practical
With the ants?
Technologies
God, I'm-
was set to dedicate a statue
I-
of the
I wanna
4
say Bug's Life,
teenagers,
but what
fast
was-
food science robot Burgle and Dr. Tully when an explosion erupted. Dr. Tully and the teenagers' current whereabouts are also unknown.
I don't think. I can't see that. That's
You
it.
gotta keep them separated.
Do that. Yeah. Come on, dude. Stay down. Sure. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Grounded, yes. Dude. So is it a full release of Grounded? Grounded 2, July 29th. No way.
The predecessor, ND3500, reached. Accessing predecessor's travel log. Attempting data salvage.
I have encountered an unprecedented orphan. It was in a state of suppressed recomposition.
The behavior pattern of the orphans populating the area is highly unusual.
Oh, is this the game Ill?
They become exceptionally aggressive.
It is highly recommended to proceed with caution.
They seem to act more consistently, in coordination.
Destroying the nest is now a priority.
Dude.
Such is our calling. Such is our calling.
Such is our calling. Kronos? Yeah, don't know about that for me. Don't know. You're gonna try it? Yeah, right. Okay. Elder Scrolls 6. Oh no, this is ESO. This game's already out, but it's really hard to get into. Like, it's really hard to get into. It's really hard. You're not gonna let. Hey, you could try all you want, but you're not gonna. You're gonna last probably about 10 minutes. You won't get that little guy. You'll get nothing. You're gonna walk around aimlessly for the first 5 minutes, not knowing what to do. Used to play it but fell off. They make these games look way more fun than they are. I'll tell you that much right now. You don't get a pet. You have to pay for the pet. They make the game look way more fun than it really is. And like, it's so easy to just get into. What up, Bandit? Yeah, I played it too when it first launched, and I fell off too. Yeah, man, we're just enjoying the showcase. No.
World premiere.
Come on, give us Elder Scrolls. What is this?
Mayday! Mayday! Hope one to mission control. We're falling!
For stories for you. No.
Thomas, the ship's breaking apart. There's no time. Evacuate now!
That's why.
Thomas, come in!
Ariane, you sacrificed everything for a new world to save mankind.
Yeah, I hate that they show Elder Scrolls Online on these things. Imagine Dragons, right? Oh no, M83. This looks like a solo. I can get behind this game.
Thomas, wherever you are, I'll find you.
Really on. Always. Damn, when does it come out? Probably like 20 minutes. That looks good.
World premiere.
Welcome to England, Mr. David. I know this must be a shock, having never met your real father, but he left you this hotel in his will. It's been in your family for generations. Much
What you guys think about that one?
He's a little eccentric. You'll see.
Let me welcome you to the Grand, a hotel famous across the land.
Well, besides this boring game, what'd you guys think of that one?
Your wish I'll command here at the Grand.
Well, hello there. It looks like you're about to do some
Never been a fan of snow-filled games. What? How are we friends?
So my father was
I
renovating
love
the hotel
games
when
to
he
have snow in them, man.
Not just the hotel. He was helping the entire village. You have his power tools. You know, you could pick up where he left off. You seem like a good man, like he was.
I'm in. They don't suspect a thing.
Just make sure the locals don't get wind of what you're really up to. Because if they find out, they will wicker man your ass.
You keep looking into things, and things are gonna start looking bad. Don't make the same mistake your father made. In this place,
Not enough textures, keep your mind
the
busy.
only one you can really trust is me.
This one tickles your ADHD. See what we got here.
There are as many gods in the world as there are stars in the heavens, and when we need their help, they send us.
You know what it is? I can probably tell you what it is, and it's an instant pass for me.
My homeland could be my daughter.
She unlocked the heavenly spear, but is she worthy?
Yeah, no. I can't remember what the hell it's called. It's hard. But she calls it top down. Age of Mythology? Yeah, no. That's a hard. Yeah, that's a hard pass. What do we got here?
주권 국가의 자주적 결정을 누가 허락하는가? 만약 이 결정이 패권 국가의 특정 정치 집단의 이익을 저해한다면 당신의 특정 행동이 대중의 의사결정에 영향을 미칠 수 있으며 반대로 누군가는 당신의 의사결정에 영향을 주려 한다는 것을 인지할 때 자신만의 온전한 입장을 세울 수 있지 않을까?
Yo, Maverick, did you see the
당신의 입장은 온전한 본인의
the Dying Light trailer?
그렇게 믿고 있거나
Is this a Yakuza game?
믿고 싶을 뿐. 당신은 무엇 때문에 분노하는지.
New game. Allegedly.
당신의 분노는 스스로 결정한 것인가? 누군가 당신의 분노를 이용한다.
The graphics on it looks insane. I started Far Cry New Dawn this morning. Mudang, 2 hearts. You love New Dawn? Yeah, I'm gonna probably stream it after the showcase.
World premiere.
A world premiere. Okay, that's
E ora olaiem loite fativi. Novo.
These are what I call
Te che maite mana.
go to the bathroom once.
Muite unanite waiora.
What I call.
Dia. Novo tua libemo iwa lotaname.
A lot of dub games. That's because they're trying to branch out to other countries for partnerships.
Teonami.
That's what they're trying to do.
Toma tua calio, terali.
Dude, that handheld looks dope. I just need to see the price. But that's it presents. Come on. Elder Scrolls 6. Fallout 70. Another Fallout 76 expansion every year.
Well, hello there. Beautiful day to relax by the old fishing hole, wouldn't you say?
No, I mean,
when it comes
you
to
can
fishing,
only do so
Appalachia is a
much.
land aswim with opportunity. Yes, you'll find fish of all flavors in every walk of waterway, from its mightiest of rivers to its humblest of ponds. Just
Like,
step
at
up to the
least-
bank, cast your line, and when your bobber starts bobbing, reel in the rewards. What do you got on there, Jed?
Worms.
And how are they biting today?
See for yourself.
Like, at least
Bagging the big
upgrade
fish
the
starts
engine
with finding the right
for the
tools
game.
for the job. There are as many unique
So it's
combinations
graphically
of rods, reels, bobbers, and baits as there are fish
runs a lot
in the
better.
sea.
I don't know.
And when you've caught your fill, pop over to the local tackle shop to swap fish tails. Can you smell that? No matter what troubles plague the future wastelands of Appalachia, you can always find comfort in cozy little joys
What do
like
you mean
this.
by gifting suspension?
You just
Am I
gotta know
live?
where to look.
What?
Vault Life is
What
your
up, Chandler?
ticket to easy living. Design and build your own little slice
Why
of
is it
paradise.
telling me that I was
A
inappropriately
place to show
asking
off
for
all
gifts
the
on
bits
TikTok?
and
What the
bobs you
fuck?
collect in your travels. Got a green thumb? Plant your own peaceful vegetable garden. And nothing warms the heart like a neighborhood cookout. Ah, community makes a wasteland a waste home. Join today, and tomorrow you'll be kicking back and
Literally
sharing
tells
a meal
me
with
that I
friends
was-
in beautiful Appalachia.
What the fuck? Get that radioactive bass.
World premiere.
So it's gonna be another DLC. Watch. Another anime game. Try another chance. Do it. I think they got like 12 more minutes to still haven't seen Gears of War, anything Fable. Haven't seen anything for Halo at all. I mean, so far this is besides seeing that Rogue, it's kind of a meh. Kind of underwhelming so far, man. We need to see some Gears of War.
World premiere.
Definitely underwhelming showcase so far. It's gonna be on Game Pass. Every one of these games is gonna be on Game Pass. EA for Game Pass. Please play this. God, no. Are you watching game previews? Yes. So there's a rumor for new Gears of War. No, there's Gears of War E-Day. Do it, you'll get so many subscribers. Yeah, we're watching the I have no idea what this is, but we're watching the Xbox showcase. it's gonna be on Game Pass, I think.
Hey, what's up, everyone? It's Tony Hawk Pro Skater. I just want to say thanks to everyone for all the love and support we've seen since we announced Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4 a few months ago. These games have changed my life, but more than that, I've seen them help spread a love and appreciation for skating all over the world, and that means everything to me and the team. I can't wait for you all to experience the game. It's been rebuilt with so much care and attention to detail, with some brand new parks, new music, new skaters, and more. And you can enjoy it all with your friends with up to 8 players in multiplayer. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4 officially drops July 11th, and we have a lot more surprises to come. Check out the launch trailer now.
Yeah, I haven't been interested in a Tony Hawk game since You want to play this game? 2003, probably, yeah. I think it did Bandit. I think it did. Oh boy, he plays Bam now. He looks like he does right when he got out of rehab. You guys remember those gaming magazines that used to have the demo discs in them where you could play all the different demos like as many times as you wanted? Is it Ninja Turtle? That's Bam before rehab. Is that the Doom guy? It says you can download the demo of it today. He has a. How does he have a chainsaw in the Tony Hawk game, but he doesn't have a fucking chainsaw in Doom Dark Ages? Make no sense. Because the Tony Hawk game is kind of arc. I don't want to be a hater. Oh, Muffins, you've grown an inch. Hug time, sis. As I run down in my floating sword. Swing, swing, swing. You okay? What were those magazines called? Game Informer? Was it the Game Informer magazines that used to give you the demos? Acting like mom. At Fate 10. Here we go. Give it to me, bro. On Unreal Engine 5.
decided to show up. It's game time, baby!
You think you can still find your way back home, Phoenix?
Looks like they upgraded.
Team co-op, huh?
Let's do this. This is gonna be awesome.
I wish it was like more of a remake, not like a from the ground up. It's loud reading.
World
All right.
premiere.
Focus up. One step forward, two steps back. Got demos through GameStop. That was a very quick one, thank God. I don't know how long this showcase is supposed to be.
The Smugglers League is always there. But you
Oh,
won't see
mandatory
us.
Sea of Thieves DLC.
You won't hear us. And the only way you'd ever know it is if that's what we wanted. As smugglers, we deal in the goods others are afraid to handle. Guns, explosives.
And don't forget the rum.
It's a life of danger like no other. So I guess my question is, can you handle that?
Getting your hands on gold is one thing, but you should know that this is what we're really after. The bigger the room, the better.
I would love like a very
Smugglers need to
structured
be adaptable. It's more than moving under moonlight and shadows.
campaign with this game.
You should be ready to take advantage of others' misfortune. Stealing, of course, is always an option. Just do whatever it takes to get the job done. You are pirates, after all.
Welcome, my friends, to the Smugglers League. You're
Yeah,
paying for that.
you gotta have people to play it with. This is the 17th season of it.
World premiere.
World fucking premiere, it said.
This is ridiculous. Please, come on.
I don't know. Oh shit.
No, Dad, not even close.
It's the dude from Fortnite. I like how my daughter's like, it's the dude from Fortnite.
hoped you'd understand why I had to do this. Accept our rule or die.
I'd like to propose a third option.
I'm not your son anymore. I'm the guy who's going to throw you off this planet for good. I trusted you!
Ready to bleed? This is over. All right, coming through.
Let's do this!
3v3 fighting, huh?
Need a hand? Might want to look up.
See how you like this? It's an army.
I am ending you. I see it all now.
Square Enix. Never played one. Also coming to Xbox.
I'm here to even the odds. Any objections?
Know your place, little lamb. There's no one to save you now.
You will answer for what you've done!
Our flames are our own, and they burn as one.
Come to me, Ifrit!
Valisthea cannot endure a second claim upon her being, but she may yet be saved by you.
Available today, huh? Available today. Playing on all of them.
World premiere.
Ooh, Double Fine. What are the games you guys hoping to see besides Elder Scrolls 6? Don't turn your In the words of Tom Hanks, movie big. What's
Games like Psychonauts 2 showed how Double Fine excels at creating unique and innovative experiences, and Keeper is no exception. Looking ahead,
GTA 6?
next year marks 25 years of Xbox. It's a big milestone for the platform and franchises that you helped build and make popular. We couldn't have done this without everyone who's been with us on this journey. As we think about bringing a new generation of players to these iconic franchises, I'm excited to share that players will get to celebrate 25 years of Xbox with a new Fable, the next Forza, Gears of War E-Day, and the return of a classic that's been with us since the beginning. Today, you've seen an incredible range of games from creators across the globe.
Those lost some weight,
Creators
man.
like In Exile, reaching for new heights with Clockwork Revolution. Sluggerfly, making Team Meat's modern classic platformer
Yeah, me too, man.
into 3D.
Only about 2 games
Square
right now.
Enix, bringing more of the critically acclaimed Final Fantasy franchise to our players. And Team Ninja, returning to the beloved series they debuted on Xbox. You've also seen the next Xbox hardware release, our Xbox Ally handheld, which lets you bring your Xbox experience and your library with you anywhere. I hope you enjoyed the breadth and depth of the games, updates, and experiences that are coming to Xbox from our partners and our own creative teams. We're seeing more players on our platform and in our games than ever, thanks to all of you. We're proud of the creativity that Obsidian is delivering this year. Immediately after Showcase, our Direct begins, where you'll go inside the studio for an extended look at The Outer Worlds 2 and Grounded 2. Thanks for joining us today. But before we get into the Direct, we have a final world premiere. Enjoy.
World premiere.
Or State of Decay 3 something, I don't know.
Welcome to the Guild. We have been expecting you. Please, follow me. You already know us as a global tech leader. Our software, our systems, combined with our
Titanfall
skilled
3.
team, is designed to save lives. Your years of service have shown you the importance of our work. Here, you'll witness the global scope of that mission in action. Let me introduce you to our esteemed visionary.
For too long, we have been bound by outdated systems,
Damn, they got
accepting limitations instead of redefining them.
some really
The
good
Guild
actors
is
doing this.
safeguarding tomorrow, now. We are pioneering the future of protection worldwide. Our advancements are designed to elevate everyday life, reshaping the future of technology on a global scale. I'm Emma Kagan, CEO of the Guild.
What the fuck is this?
Fear is a powerful thing. David Mason.
Wow, I didn't see that fucking coming. I had no idea that was fucking COD. They got zombies in it. I didn't see COD coming anywhere near that. Didn't see that one coming at all.
Welcome to Obsidian Entertainment. We here at the studio have joked around that this has been the year of Obsidian, with Avowed releasing early this year and now ending the year with 2 more games. And what better way to cap this incredible year for us than by doing what our studio does best, sequels.
Bye! That's where I come in. You can get out of here, Fergus. Thank you so much. No, you're doing great. You nailed it. The sequel is the lifeblood of every great franchise. Think about it. The original creates the world and builds fandom, but the sequel, that's what makes it worth remembering. No sequel, no hoverboard. No sequel, no dual SMGs. No sequel, no raccoon tail. No sequel, no Zune 2. Which doesn't really exist, but I wish it had.
There was a Zune 2.
There was? There was a Zune 2? I'm Mark, the head of sequels here at Obsidian, and I have sequelized everything. Blockbuster movies to AAA video games to my first marriage, so trust me. I know what I'm doing. Come along on this journey with me.
Man.
Part 2.
Okay.
Let the killing commence.
Dude, I didn't see that coming. Like at all. Tried playing Outer Worlds and never finished it.
The sequel to The Outer Worlds 1. It's a continuation of the themes of robber barons in space and how people are controlled by the stories they're told by the people who have power over them. This time we're able to go a lot deeper because we have more time and money, which is a great thing, and we're able to make it a much more true Obsidian reactive RPG than we were the first time around. So we're going deeper and more complex with everything for this sequel. Deeper story, lore, RPG interactions, reactivity, all the things we've been known for as a company. It's really a complete realization of everything people want from an Obsidian game. Surprisingly, this is the first time in over 25 years that I've had the chance to do a full sequel for a world that I helped co-create. It's really just a fantastic opportunity to explore and expand the universe in interesting ways, and to go even further with the themes of how people are affected by living in a dystopian corporate reality.
You can shoot your way through it, you can talk your way through it, you can sneak
So what'd you guys think of that overall?
No matter what kind of play style that you like, this is just an awesome franchise and an awesome game to jump into, even if it's your first one.
The first Outer Worlds was a great base to start from, as it has all the elements of a great Obsidian RPG. Interesting characters, deep worlds, important choices. In the Outer Worlds 2, not only did we want to double down on those elements, but we wanted to give players even more of it.
We've also put a lot of investment into skills and traits that impact things like combat, conversations, and areas that we call RPG interactions, which are the part of the world where players can use their specific skills, perks, and backgrounds to solve problems in unique ways in our new, bigger worlds.
I love a deep RPG experience, and building out that RPG crunchiness for our players was at the forefront of what we set out to create. We prioritize those deeper RPG options with different character builds and combos so players can express their role-playing power fantasies. We also have different equipment options for different playstyles and different companions with different abilities. In the first Outer Worlds, you start off as the Stranger, which was basically a blank slate to build on top of with various attribute points that would begin to define your personal experience in the game. You can make any kind of character you want, but we've given you a role. That role is an Earth Directorate agent. You can think of them as kind of like space cowboys or space sky marshals. They're the good guys that go into places and kind of fix everything that's wrong. You're gonna be one of those, but we don't tell you why you joined the Earth Directorate. There could have been a lot of different reasons, right? It could have been because you're an actual lawbringer and you want to go in there and spread law throughout the galaxy. It could be that you're a roustabout and you just had nothing better to do. After you pick your background, one of the really important choices you have next is choosing your traits. While we had attributes in the first Outer Worlds, we've leaned into traits for the Outer Worlds too, which are these big changes to
Outer
your
Worlds
character
1 was a lot of
depending on
fun.
which ones you pick. So it could be something like Brilliant, where you can tag extra skills and you start getting extra skill points. And that's obviously really great if that's how you want to build your character. You can also go and do something like Lucky, where you get extra critical chance, and you also get a lot of really cool options throughout the game as well. Of course, we brought back Dumb, so players love the Dumb option.
Tell me, do you believe in signs? Not quite what I meant, but I like your contempt for boundaries. I could put your adventurous spirit to good use.
And you get like lots of really cool, fun conversation options in the game, but we took that even further. And again, there's lots of elements in the game where you can be dumb and use that for something. Could be something as simple as banging on a machine to get it to work. After you've invested in some of your traits, your next choices are going to be choosing your skills.
I agree, Bandit.
Skills basically allow you to build on your playstyle and what your character is doing in the game. That will be everything from playing stealthily to speccing for an explosive specialty. Throughout your entire journey, your character continues to change with the different choices you make. In the Outer Worlds 1, actually had more skills than we have, so we condensed them down to really the core and essence of what we really wanted there. But we made each point that you put into a skill much more impactful. So instead of getting small percentage changes, we actually did much larger changes per point that you put into each skill. And again, all these things, because of how they're checked inside the world itself, can matter quite a bit. You know, just even having one additional skill point in something can open up a lot more options in the world itself. If anybody's played Fallout New Vegas, they'll be very familiar with like the perk system. We basically borrowed that, but went even grander. We actually have more perks than Fallout New Vegas did. But here's the cool thing, right? We check and use perks for literally everything, right? So you can do everything from, hey, I want to make a
That Xbox handheld and the Asoba game,
perk. So that's not available to
the
everybody.
Plague Tale series
Now you can
game,
go around and steal things out of people's pockets.
and Clockwork.
There's another perk called heavy-handed, right? Where say you're a melee person, what this does is now your power attacks that you use actually knock people down.
Oh man, I really like the serial killer perk. As you start killing people, they will drop hearts. And you can take those hearts, and essentially you're taking these trophies, you could say, and it's actually giving you a permanent health bonus every time you do it. We have this perk called Assassin. Now, this is an early game perk that you can take, which every time you stealth attack an enemy, you're actually going to get a movement bonus for a certain amount of time.
Flaws were a system that everybody loved from the first game, but we wanted to make it more personal to the player. We wanted it to really reflect how you were playing the game and give you a bonus that you actually wanted to really engage with.
With the flaw system returning, we knew we needed to go bigger, better, and more real than ever before. So, we turned to the team. I told them, no bad ideas. Give me what you got. Okay, we need more flaws. We need them to be real. I want to put them in the game, so give me something. Inspiration. What's wrong with you?
Oh, I have bad knees.
You have bad knees? They hurt when you walk a lot?
Yes.
When you walk too much, they hurt?
No cartilage.
Sounds boring. Makes you sound like a boring person, but it's in the game.
I know it.
It's a good flaw. What about you?
I like to take small things sometimes.
So you're stealing.
No, I'm taking.
When do you give them back?
I don't.
Claire. Claire, you shouldn't be stealing. What are you doing? You shouldn't be stealing, Claire.
Tiny crimes.
Tiny crimes? Do you hear the second part, though? It's a crime.
Well,
You're stealing. Claire, that's wrong. You can't steal things, okay? But it's an amazing flaw, and I'm putting it in the game. But you're a bad person. And are you the one that took my stapler?
Do you need it?
Yeah. Give it back.
Okay.
Please. You, what do we got? Flaw.
I like to stare at the sun.
How long did you stare at the sun?
Just lunch break.
Yeah, I just want to know what the price is, bro. What's the price going to be of that handheld?
You guys get an hour?
Yeah, an hour.
Oh. Makes me feel energized.
How many fingers am I holding up?
3.
No. Anything else? We'll put it in the game. We'll put it in the game because I feel bad for you. Anything else?
One of my favorite flaws is something called bad knees. It will actually give you the option to take this flaw that'll make it so that you move faster throughout the game. But the problem is, anytime you stand up, your knees are going to make a loud popping noise that makes it so that, well, everyone around you is going to hear you.
There's one called Kleptomaniac. This is really interesting because what it does is when you steal something, you can actually sell it for more bits than normal. And like that sounds really great. The drawback is sometimes when you're looking at things in the world that are owned by somebody else, you'll automatically steal them. So you have to be very careful about how you use them.
One of our more wacky perks is the Sun Gazer Flaw, and it just gives everyone cataracts while playing their game. So everything becomes like light shafts and blooms and hazes, and makes the game pretty unplayable if you happen to choose that perk.
If you happen to be the type of player that habitually reloads your weapons like I do, well, you'll be offered the flaw of overprepared. Now, you'll get larger magazine sizes on all of
You streaming today? Probably going to here in a few minutes after I make my kids some lunch. Probably going to be playing.
While we support options like being a gunslinger who wants to key into destructive weapons, or a rogue who wants to alpha strike their enemies before they know what hit them, we also allow for a lot of fun and experimental builds. You can be a mad scientist who utilizes gadgets and wacky science weapons and armors, or even a psychopath who gains permanent bonuses to health by murdering their friends.
Nothing shows the impact of these character build options better than, in my opinion, the bridge area, which has a quest you get early on in Paradise Island. Not only do you kind of encounter this very early, and it's a very core.
I think my kids are just going to get some chicken nuggets and
really expresses our philosophy
whatever you call them.
Allowing the player to solve problems in a bunch of ways. So you may solve it by, speech options. You may talk to them and maybe have to go do a quest for them and really kind of prove that you're a friend of the Protectorate to get by.
I may have need of your help, stranger. If you are ready to seize an opportunity to
Yeah, dude, Outer Worlds is a good game.
You could go guns blazing and you could just take everyone out inside the POI, lower the bridge itself, and kind of get across. You could sneak in, lower the bridge, and then actually sneak in under the bridge to get over to the other side.
Ugh.
You can bypass the bridge entirely if you found like certain gadgets, like the shield gadget that protects you from poison gas as you go across, or the double jump boots, which kind of allow you to jump across the chasm and get across that way. There's even a really kind of messed up way, right? Which is players can actually sacrifice one of their companions. Their companion who they just found is part of.
We're no different than the Breeze if we start tossing our own to the rats. I sure as law ain't gonna follow someone who can't see the wrong in it.
I'm surprised we could come to an understanding.
Yeah, I'm gonna be playing
But I thank you for your loyalty, stranger.
Far Cry New Dawn.
As promised, you shall have clearance to cross this bridge.
It's such a fun quest, but again, it really showcases that we want you to be able to solve this in whatever way you want to. When you build your character your way,
I'm so disappointed in that
we
showcase.
want you to have the experience that you want to have out of this.
Like, there were some good parts, right? There were some good parts, but there was like, after the first 20 minutes to the last 10 minutes, like,
and we can center them around anything we want. Any ideas or setting we're interested in. Arcadia is an isolated colony with abundant resources, and it's run by an authoritarian faction called the Protectorate. Their dictatorship is thematically based around the question of how much freedom people will give up for security and luxury. For Protectorate subjects, unfortunately, that answer is everything. The Protectorate is also incredibly wealthy because it was founded by the inventor of the skip drives, which are the outer world's faster-than-light engines. But those skip drives are starting to cause rifts in space-time, which are cutting off all the other colonies on Earth from being able to trade with each other. The Order of the Ascendant is an offshoot of the Order of Scientific Inquiry from the original game, and like them are a science-based religion with the same goal of solving the universal equation, which will allow them to predict and alter the future to the benefit of all mankind. They used to be part of the Protectorate, but they split off to focus on solving the equation for the good of everyone, not as a way to simply control the masses. The player's been sent to Arcadia as an Earth Directorate agent to find out how the skip drives are causing the rifts and what can be done to stop them. Each of the factions have their own solutions to the rift problem and their own goals. The Protectorate wants to close them to protect their legacy as the inventor of the drives and their wealth. The Order wants to close them not only for the good of everyone, but also because they're complicating the math they're using to solve the universal equation. And Antes just wants to be able to open and close them at will to control all the trade routes between the colonies. In addition to expanding the themes and lore of the Outer Worlds,
I look exhausted. Don't tell my wife that. Dude, yesterday I slept most of my entire day away yesterday, bro. I slept most of my fucking day away.
and there are corporate representatives in the Outer
My
Worlds
wife asked me
too.
first thing this morning,
Invaded Arcadia
"Are you
to
rested?
resources for all of
Do you feel like you're rested now?"
Of course.
One of my favorite things from Fallout New Vegas is the radio system. It was just iconic for me, and I wanted to make sure that the Outer Worlds 2 had that. So we actually built out 3 different radio stations, one for each of the major factions. You also have a ton of music. Each station might have, like, I think 20 tracks of unique music that we've made for it. It's a lot of stuff. But the really cool part about this entire thing is that we actually put a lot of reactivity into the radio. So it will respond to the things that are going on around the world that you've been interacting with. So if you go into a location, let's say you solve a problem for the Protectorate folks, if you listen to the
My
Protectorate
phone's
radio
almost
station,
dead.
they're going to be cheering you on as a hero.
Wonderful news, everyone. The Zeranium gas leaks at the Automech repair facility, strongly believed to be caused by Anti's choice malefactors, have been corrected.
Some hotshot for hire just managed to fix the electrum leak in their repair facility. Now, I'm not saying we caused it in the first place, but we sure like the idea of all those broken auto mechanicals and all the excessive gasping and choking involved.
So
The factions and companions are great examples of how we're
you
going
tried to play
more
Division 2, but
complex
your
this
latency
time
was so
around.
bad, laid on the
They're
couch and
integrated
passed
into the
out.
game's storyline much more than we did on the first Outer Worlds, and like with everything else in the game, they have a lot more reactivity. There are 6 companions in the Outer Worlds too.
I wonder if I do this. Does this would this make your guys'
But this
heads
time
hurt?
they're also connected to a different
Ready?
faction and have character arcs that the player can affect through their choices. Your first companion is Niles. He's another Earth Directorate
Maybe
agent
this
like
makes you
and
guys'
he's
head hurt.
looking for your help to decide whether he wants to become an even better agent or to turn his back on the Earth Directorate completely. There's also a
Does that make your head
somewhat
hurt?
cute Automech support drone that is basically
Makes
Niles'
mine.
helper. Her name is Val. Marisol's part of the Order of the Ascendant, and she's an aging but still
Makes
deadly
my head
assassin.
hurt.
That's right, she's a
Just looking at it, bro. That just looks wrong.
may or may not have some unfinished business to attend to with the player's help. There's also a cultist named Az,
Turn
who
it
is
back.
part of a sub-faction that worships the rifts, and in her case, violence in general. You can choose to either turn her away from overt violence or support her chaotic.
Oh,
and
what's
dangerous
funny is it
tendencies.
like that's how it shows up
One
on the
time,
camera
Anti's choice had been
itself.
programmed to graft soldiers with animal parts
The
to
funny
make them more
part.
formidable. Unfortunately, it didn't quite work, and most of them are now dead. There's a combat medic who survived, however, named Inez, and she wants the player to help her fix her graft, among other things. Finally, there's Tristan. He's a Protectorate arbiter who is judge, jury, and executioner all rolled into one heavily armored package. It is your choice.
And better the other way. I feel like this way I'm like looking towards what you guys are seeing.
We definitely
You know
have
what I mean?
reactivity in the game based on how you've been treating your companions. I won't reveal the end of the game, but let's say if you have not been treating them well, you will find out at the end of the game what that means.
Companions are a very, very important part of merchandising because that's the real beauty of the sequel. We're talking merch, baby. It is the lifeblood. It is what fuels us. Do you want to see some of my ideas? Hop, hop. Check this out. Gen Alpha loves body pillows, especially ones that look like human beings for some reason, right? Who needs a significant other when you could have a knife-wielding space psycho up in your sheets, huh? What do they do with them when they get them, huh? Maybe a little napping. Maybe a little snuggling. Maybe a little nah.
The visuals of the first Outer Worlds depicted a frontier colony in space. The Outer Worlds 2 is driven by an invasion of the Arcadia colony system by Anti's Choice, which shifts the
What up,
visuals
George?
to be more reminiscent of a World War I-like setting in space. That evolution is seen across all aspects of the game, starting with the factions. How do you militarize everything, including extreme capitalists or math-crazed scientists? In a World War I setting, war comes with propaganda. The Sovereign uses it to maintain control. Anti's Choice uses it to
So
help
we saw Outer Worlds 2.
wants to show how
What?
it fits within the grand plan.
What?
We want players to feel like Arcadia is a living, breathing place scarred by a long-standing war. Fairfield, one of the first towns you encounter, was once under protectorate control, but has recently been taken over by Anti's Choice. They don't just occupy the town, they rebrand it with their signature style, repainting buildings, posting guards, and adding propaganda-based holograms featuring Anti and the Moon Man. Showing the towns evolving after the invasion helps us push immersion for our players. One of our priorities in visually realizing the world of the Outer Worlds 2 was making sure everything is clear and recognizable from the player standpoint. We want to make sure each faction has a particular look and design. So when the player is running across these vast, different environments and
Okay, so we had
the motifs and visuals of
Ninja Gaiden could have passed. Pro Skate 3
how that progresses throughout the story.
could have passed on seeing that. Grounded 2 was okay. Gears of War 2, Gears of War Reloaded was okay. Indiana Jones, The Great Circle, and The Order of the Giants. I liked it.
Of the world, like government entities or religious structures.
Actually, you know what?
We elaborate on those.
With larger environments, we wanted to encourage exploration by improving player mobility across the board. Now you
What
can
the fuck?
run, slide, double jump, mantle, and parkour your way through all of the nooks and crannies of these worlds. It really allows the player to just explore and have fun finding
See
really
here.
cool stuff.
We've aimed to make everything in the Outer Worlds 2 better from top to bottom. The RPG elements were the start, but that's touched our story, our art, and especially our gameplay. A good sequel is true to the original. That's first and foremost, right? Like, we all want to add in a bunch of things as you're making a sequel, right? We want to make it bigger and better in every way. That's what we were trying to do here. And I thought, we did not need this consultant. We've made enough sequels. We understand how to do this. And I will say, I don't think it's been entirely successful.
I am very proud of the combat
Dave
improvements
Images.
in the Outer
Dave.
Worlds 2, thanks to my patented combat system. You may be thinking to yourself, it can't be that good. Shush, what are you even talking about? You haven't seen it yet. Watch this. Put a helmet on, because I'm about to blow all of your minds with my COMBAT system, combat system. My name is Mark. I'm the head of sequels. Shall we begin? You're thinking, what's sequels?
Downloads right here.
Capitalize the fact that the people loved the first game. We're going to take those people. We're going to make them buy the sequel, giving out pounds. Quick ones. Ha, ha. Not you, Dev. Here we go.
So we're going to do this
Oh.
right here.
Optimize
We're going to
the
go
player
over this list.
satisfaction. I am terrified of online games.
We have.
Okay, I want to make them happy. So let's, okay? All right. Mobilize the players.
What do you
so they're
guys
ready
think
for that sweet,
of this list? This is everything that they showed.
sweet.
Starting from the top left, man.
Just say it. Sweet.
Outer Worlds 2, I mean, obviously that's what we're seeing right now. Call of Duty, Black Ops, that's going to be Call of Duty. Ninja Gaiden 4. Oh, hard pass.
Okay, well, it's a big part of
Tony Hawk's Pro Skate 3+4. Don't know why that wasn't shown at all. Grounded 2, I'll be there for it. Gears of War Reloaded, we'll be there for it. Indiana Jones and The Order of the Giants, there for it. Clockwork looks amazing. High on Life 2, yes. The Dawn Walker, I'm there for. Keeper, no. The Renaissance, the Plague Tale game, yes. I'm not even gonna mention that whole other line of games. Aphelion, the very Aphelion, yeah, we'll go with that one.
Gunplay in every way. We focused on improving the feel of each weapon, the way a weapon snaps into ADS, the
the way recoil.
It's just on the computer, on like the web page.
Sound effects really sell the weapon's fantasy. To things like how unique reload animation can add a lot of character to each weapon. We've increased the variety of weapons by including new weapon types.
Yeah, dude, what a
host of fun and unique weaponry.
bummer showcase, man.
Force blaster that fires out tumors that can explode like grenades, or can even be eaten by the player for additional health. We have a weapon called Rookie's Reward that will actually level up the more you use it throughout the game. And every time it levels up, it's got fun fanfare where it's like shooting out confetti and it's got a fun little setup. We have a really fun weapon called the pop-up gun. It fires out ad drones that will distract your enemies with corporate ads, slogans, and jingles. While your enemies are distracted, you can focus fire on them or explode these drones for additional damage. New to the Outer Worlds 2 are throwables. So you can use frag grenades to flush out enemies, smoke grenades to camouflage and escape, distraction devices to bait enemies into a stealth attack, and even science grenades that will levitate enemies, allowing you to fire upon them while they float helplessly. And of course, science weapons are back. We have returning favorites, like the Shrink Ray. This time it's been upgraded, so you can shrink your enemy down to the size of a sprat and run over them, exploding them into bits.
I mean, I'll play this game.
Shrink Ray. That was probably my favorite one from the first game, so we brought it into the second game. But we improved it though, so instead of shrinking your enemies for a short period of time and having them re-expand, this time they stay shrunk, and we actually added in the ability to step on them and kind of squish them and kick them, because we knew that that was the player fantasy. We knew that's what everybody wanted to do. They wanted to step on the enemies, they wanted to kick them, so we made sure to double down on that stuff.
In addition to things like our returning favorites, we also have some really fun and unique new science weapons. One of them is called the Armageddon. This one's really cool because it actually shoots out these masses that are like these little arms that will stick to people or cover or all kinds of different things, and they will continue to just hit them until they get destroyed. And we have another one that's just super cool called the Spectrum Dance Saber. This is a melee weapon that actually lets you attack to a musical beat. And if you continue to do that, you'll actually get additional bonuses each hit you do. One of my personal favorite weapons is called the Big Bang. It's just a big freaking gun that uses material harvested from rifts to shoot out a giant ball of energy, vaporizing everything in its path. Now, ammo's extremely rare for this weapon, but you can use it in just the right situation to devastating effects.
Like another great one is Gary. If you wear Gary, he will lash out at your opponents as you're walking through combat. So we even have science armors, and we've really kind of shown off.
Yeah, they're making Outer Worlds 2. That's what this is.
For the player from a science perspective.
We're all about letting people play the game their way. There are some players who prefer to be immersed in a first-person view, taking in all of the details. But there are others who really prefer to take the world in from a third-person perspective. Why not allow both? Well, now you can swap between the two, letting you enjoy the experience in whatever way
That's
you like.
good.
One of the things I really like about having the third-person mode is being able to see all of the fun and unique armors and armor combinations and weapons that you can equip your player with. All of the actions that you could do in first person, so you're double jumping around, you get to see your character in that way, and you get to take in the world and see things in a different light.
The Outer Worlds 2 is really the biggest game we've ever made. Bigger choices, more reactivity, more weapons, more things to find in each of the worlds the players can visit. The team has done incredible work bringing the Outer Worlds 2 to life. And we can't wait for you to play it.
Even though we've always been a multi-project studio, this is going to be the first time we've ever released 3 games in 1 year. It feels amazing to do. We're so excited for more people to be playing our games. It is truly an exciting time here at Obsidian. We're exploring worlds big and small while expanding on franchises that we've created, and we have no plans to slow down. We hope you all continue to come along with us as we do what we do best, make your worlds your way.
Huh. that sounded like.
With the Outer Worlds 2, we're all about the best place to play, which is also the promise of Xbox. You can play the Outer Worlds 2 on this Xbox, but it may be hard to play it when you're staring at all these beautiful holes. Let's cut that. You can play the Outer Worlds 2 on this Xbox. Oh yeah, now that's Microsoft. Or you can take a phone call on this Xbox, then play the Outer Worlds 2 right after. Excuse me, I'm getting a call. Hello? What am I doing? I'm playing the Outer Worlds. Hello? Yeah, this is Mark. I didn't know I had jury duty today. You could play the Outer Worlds 2 on this Xbox, but it takes 2 people to lug around safely. We're gonna go up to my apartment, okay?
Oh my
And
God.
this is an Xbox you actually wear that also plays the Outer Worlds 2. What do you think, Claire?
This is amazing.
Are you playing?
I think so.
Fantastic. So now this is actually not an Xbox, so you cannot play the Outer Worlds 2 on it. Can't play anything on this. I guess bread. You ever play bread where you take it out of
What
one
the
spot,
fuck?
put it in the other? I don't have friends. If you pre-order the premium edition now, you'll get early access, which is like a prequel to the sequel, or is launch the sequel to the pre-order, or like why are any of us alive at any time? It doesn't matter. Either way, my job here is done. It's time for the Grounded 2 portion of the Direct, which is sort of like the sequel to the Outer Worlds 2 portion of the Direct, which I absolutely just hit a home run with. You know, it's really nice to see my influence go on to other games. Take it away, team. And big exit.
We're so proud of Grounded. What started as a small passion project to make a quirky game where you're shrunk down to the size of an ant, trying to survive in a backyard, grew into something way bigger than we ever imagined.
Always wanted to do a full playthrough this game.
25 million of you jumped in, explored, built, crafted, and fought off giant bugs together. Y'all helped make the entire experience very special to us. The team's been cooking up a ton for Grounded 2, and we're so excited to talk about it. I had to grease some palms to steal a bit of time from the Direct to give you a deeper look. There were so many possibilities and ideas that didn't make it into the first game, so with the sequel, we have the chance to dream bigger. To achieve those dreams, we partnered with the amazing folks at Eidos Montreal. Together, we're taking Grounded from the backyard to an even larger world, the Brook Hollow Community Park.
When we started working on Grounded 2, we knew that we
Hey,
wanted
Derek.
to make a bigger world.
Homie's working.
Fortunately for us, Eidos Montreal became our main partner on developing Grounded 2. They have a lot of similarities to the sorts of things that are important to us at Obsidian. They tend to make very...
Has anybody in the chat played Grounded?
They make games with really deep
What up, Hales?
characters and great character progression. They make games with great
What up, what up?
gameplay.
Everyone at Eidos Montreal is thrilled. and
Yeah,
honored to
Grounded
be
2.
working with Obsidian Entertainment. Our two studios share a lot of DNA. The same things that are important to Obsidian
I never got to
Entertainment are
like really.
important to
I mean, I
us.
played it some, but I never really got to like
Player communities
experience
doing
it
justice
truly.
to great IPs and great franchises. The fact that we're the first partners that they're working with to make a sequel to their franchise feels like we're an important part of their history.
The events of Grounded 2 take place 2 years after the first game. The same 4 teenagers are returning.
So there's Max, Hoops, Willow,
and Pete.
I feel like I need friends to play it on there. You know what I mean?
Gone through a bit more high school, a bit more mature. It's 1992. The world's a little bit different. But we're still in that fun, nostalgic era of the early 1990s. In Grounded 2, we're moving the action out of the backyard and into the Brook Hollow Community Park. Not only is it bigger, it allows us to tell a lot more stories and expand the world of Grounded by exploring what the
You don't have no
community of
friends,
Brook Hollow
Hales?
has been up
What
to
the fuck?
and what
I'm
they've
your
been
friend.
through.
The park overall is about 3 times the size of the backyard, and our initial starting area is actually the same size as the entire backyard from the first Grounded. The reason we wanted to move into a park wasn't just to create a bigger world, but was to give us the opportunity to explore the community of Brook Hollow and what secrets have they been hiding.
What we love and what we're excited about in terms of the park is the opportunity
Not a gaming
to
friend.
environments and landmarks that are mundane at normal size, but are colossal wonders when you're the size of an ant. Everything from a giant trash can to a community picnic table or a snack bar. All of these areas come to life in a brand new way.
Part of the fun in Grounded 2 is that the park was evacuated really quickly right before our teens were shrunk. And that means that the park has been sort of turned upside down and is in a topsy-turvy state. And that leads to really fun environmental storytelling, but it also leads into the creation of amazing biomes for our characters to explore.
Oh,
One
man.
of my favorite examples of this is the ice cream cart. In all of the commotion, the ice cream vendor's cart has been knocked over and its contents have spilled out into the ground. And what this means for our young adventurers is that they'll be able to explore this frozen cave of interesting challenges and colorful Lovecraftian horror.
We have one anthill that's actually somebody decided to bury a bunch of toxic stuff in the park, and so there's all these toxic
Something
chemicals
decided to
underground.
bury a bunch of
The
toxic
environment
stuff
looks
in the
very
park.
cool and very spooky with all of these sort of chemical pools, and of course nothing can live down there except for one type of insect, the cockroach. We are oftentimes reinventing environments, and in future updates you're going to see a ton of new stuff. You do a lot of fighting against insects of all shapes and sizes. We didn't just want it to look better, we also knew we wanted to add a new layer of strategy. The changes that we've made aren't limited to tuning animations or adjusting attack or defense numbers or making characters or insects move faster or slower. But we did all that too, but there's also an entire sort of rock, paper, scissors strategy involving light attacks, heavy attacks, and blocking.
Is there blocking?
Dashing as a new way to both get out of danger quickly or jump in for a quick attack. And almost all the insects in the game will have these abilities now too. Sort of like a chess match, but one that's super frenetic, looks super cool, and is ultimately just a ton of fun. We're leaning into clear play styles.
What up, Boba?
Tanky warriors, low defense, high damage rogues, effect-wielding mages, and ranged hunters. In the first Grounded, we have mutations, and there were
This shit looks
fire
fire.
that favored different playstyles. In Grounded 2, not only will there be passive mutations, but there will also be active mutations. And a lot of those mutations support these archetypes.
My favorite way to play pretty much any game is chasing after those game-breaking builds, and that's why I'm so excited.
Yeah, I know. I
about
have it.
doing with
I have it down.
archetypes in Grounded 2. I'm all in on the rogue. Now, you can even dual wield daggers. I've been dialing in this glass cannon build that stacks ambush, assassin, and cardiofan mutations
Better.
with the wolfbane daggers and the wolf spider armor. It lets me open up combat with
7.5.
massive backstab
I
damage
gave it a
that
6.
also inflicts venom.
6.5.
Then I can use the extra stamina to reposition and try to dodge, rinse, and repeat. It's high risk, high reward, and absolute chaos in all the best way. I'm looking forward to seeing what wild combos the community comes up with and what they inevitably break once they get their hands on the archetype system. It's going to be awesome watching it evolve with player feedback and watching us try to keep up with all of your game-breaking builds.
One of the great things about Grounded is the variety of players it attracts, from builders to crafters and everything in between. If you've ever watched me on Casually Grounded livestream, you'd know that I'm neither. I am a murderer of insects. Personally, I prefer the term harvester.
Insects.
I love going out, hitting things, and bringing the materials like insect body parts back to my friends to use. This way, we keep progressing and playing together.
We're also trying to make sure that armor and equipment are easily understood by the player,
How much
especially
longer
when
does
they're
this
playing
one
co-op
go for?
with their friends.
Murder.
It was really, really important for us to deliver on all of that for the bigger space and experience, because that was the only way we could truly support the feature the community has been asking for since the very first Grounded release. Mounts.
Oh,
Our
you can
mounts,
mount?
we call them buggies, have an entire suite of moves and have their own special abilities and attacks.
Okay.
We really wanted the buggies to be an extension of the player in every way possible.
The buggies.
That meant making sure
The
that
buggies
had unique and valuable abilities
What he
across
said.
all the core pillars
Buggies.
of Grounded. So that doesn't just mean exploration and travel. That has gameplay implications for combat, crafting, and building as well. Just like how we wanted to expand on player playstyles throughout the game, we're going to make sure that every buggy that we add has its own personality.
The Red Ant Soldier can enlist up to 2 Red Ant workers to follow you around and help you out. If you get into combat and you don't want to fight while you're saddled on your buggy, you can jump off and they'll fight right alongside you and provide support.
Alexa, activate
The Orb
streaming
Weaver
protocol.
buggies are a little less useful when it comes to general utility, like building a base or harvesting, but they're awesome when
Turn
it
off
comes to combat.
that light.
Sure, their defenses aren't super strong, but they're heavy hitters. They're also super fast, and they have some great special abilities, like a scream that allows them to stun lesser-powered insects, and the ability to shoot webs and entangle other creatures. So the Orb Weavers won't be your base-building buggy. You should use the Red Ant Soldier for that. But they're super fun for exploration and combat. Red Ant Soldiers and Orb Weaver Spiders will be available at game preview launch. There will be others in the future, but those are the 2 we're starting with. The connection that our Grounded community has with us is something we want to keep forging with the sequel as we make an even bigger game than the original.
Pretty much from day one, we knew we wanted to return to game preview for
Just
Grounded 2.
because
Sure,
new Grounded
it comes with
to
some
game.
trade-offs, like the game's not done and it's out to the world. But there's so much value in building it alongside the community. Buggies.
All right, guys, I'm gonna end the live because I'm gonna go get everybody some food.
And navigate the park.
I'll be back live here in probably about